Maybe. Possibly. Can you hear me? Am I your conscience? Hello. I'm intentionally trying to be a little bit more quiet, which is very difficult for me. I am by nature a loud person. I hope you're not my conscience. Shut the fuck up, Bainham. Yeah, I'm a loud person, but my throat, my voice has been absolutely fucked lately, so I'm trying not to aggravate it more, but you might hear a little bit of like raspiness. But yeah, I'm staying on my starting soon screen because I sort of have a surprise. I didn't really plan this. I just thought of it while I was upstairs. So I'm like, wait, should I do a thing? I guess I'm gonna do a thing. Okay, hold on. I'm just a set of feet again. Look at me. So this isn't like a model reveal like I normally do, but very exciting. I talked about this before. I had a little while ago. I commissioned Kay to do a retexture of my Suiika model to match my actual character, and she did an absolute fantastic job. So good, in fact, that I'm going back for more. Oh shit. How's the audio, the music? It's very loud in my ear, but I don't think it's actually loud on stream. Stream is good. Rip your ear, I guess. Oh, okay, great. This makes things easier. All right, so these are my tights. I'm just a set of legs again. I'm having very much deja vu flashback to when I debuted my Suiika model at the start. I think there was like a clip of just like, you're just a set of legs now. Hello. Oh, why every time? Why is my camera always higher? It wasn't like this 2 seconds ago, I swear to God. Hello, hi. I'm losing my tracking a lot again. I'm trying to get closer to the microphone so I don't have to talk as loud. And this is not working for me. But hi. Wait. God, I need these things closer to me. Where's my... Do you know I hadn't tested this till this very second? Oh my God, I'm losing my tracking. Okay. Let me do a thing. Hold on. Okay, so I calibrate it. Whoops. Oh God, Jen, don't shut out OBS. Okay. Yeah, I calibrated a little bit, but Julie, do the thing. That's not how you spell. That's. This is my shaking my head at you. Shaking my head at you. Literally, is it because I put my tablet here? Like, is it the cord that just got... Okay. So I hadn't tested these. I hadn't tested these prior to right now, because I assume that, you know, my texture artist, obviously she's very good, so I assumed that the textures would be on the waving arms, but I had saw that there are some people who had gotten some texture edits that their artists, like, not intentionally, but just forgot to do this side of the arms. So yay, everything works. Yay, my arms here. What's my other ones here? Okay, everything works. Oops. So yeah, she did a fantastic job. Let me start comparison. Oh god, it's gonna take over everything. Oh, here we go. So yeah. Hello? So not only did she do a fantastic job, she actually filled in a little bit of details that are more like sketchy like because you know this was an adopt, right? Like this wasn't anything like any crazy fancy custom design or anything that I got done. It was an adopt that just like screamed to me that like, hey, this is you. So it's beautiful and I love it. I will be getting a reference at some point though that's a little easier to work with. But like holy shit, like look at this, look at the details. Wait, I'm gonna zoom in some uncomfortable places. but look at the jewels, that she rendered. Apparently she was extremely excited to be able to do rendering of the jewels. She did such a good job on it. And she like kind of filled in a bit more of the details of like the lacy kind of sketchy stuff, and she filled in like the full beads on my dress. What color were her eyes? And then oh no. My ears. I wanted to show. I want to show you my ears. Wait, can I? Where's my embarrassed face? Wait, do I have it? Okay, I'm done. So my ears. These are my beautiful ears that she also did some more beautiful like kind of detailing to it. I had a choice. These are actually the fox ears. I had a choice if I wanted the fox ears or the cat ears, and I love my cat ears, but the cat ears are kind of stubby. So I chose the fox ears because I think that they look better, and they're more kind of accurate to my actual ears. The fact that she was able to even do this with the ears is just kind of crazy. But yeah, so now what I'm really missing, I guess, for my design is... I'm going to sleep again. Why did I lose tracking this time? Okay, maybe it's too sensitive. I took the animation out because I was trying to take screenshots and it kept going to sleep. Let me try that and see if that works a little better and doesn't pop up as often. I think I had it maybe set to show up too frequently. So yeah, the only thing that I'm really missing right now at this point from my actual design... Yeah, I know right now, just because I have the tablet here, but I don't, like, it's not in the way technically, but yeah, I don't know. So, I'm stubborn, you know. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I'm stubborn. But I thought I could do some of this stuff myself. And I was wrong. As most of you know, I have a lot of issues with my hands. I have a lot of mobility issues. I have nerve damage in my arms, and unfortunately I have a tremor in my right hand. Makes things difficult. So I attempted to do some edits and did not go very well. So I messaged Kay this morning and I was like, hey girl, I'm back. I'm like, I told you I would be. So basically what I'm getting her to do now for me, because there's a limit, right? I'll explain this very quickly. I'll speed run this. So Suiika has a list of trusted artists, because at the start people were kind of not scamming, but people were trying to charge basically like more than what the model was worth for edits, which she explicitly stated wasn't allowed, but people didn't care and kept apparently breaking the rules. So oh just a second, sorry. I didn't know this was on my, I didn't know that was on my lap. So then she basically gathered a list of people like who she considered trusted artists. So basically you like applied with your portfolio of like texture editing and stuff, and you know, if you're somebody who's not shady, she would approve you as an artist. So there's like, I think like I want to say maybe 7 or 8 people who are approved. So the people who were first approved, they have a very long wait list, because for a long time they were the only people allowed to do texture edits, and then she added some new artists. So I was very fortunate that I was able to get onto Kay's wait list when I did, and that I only had to wait a few weeks. But there is like a stipulation for anyone who does these, is that like you can't spend more, like as a consumer, you can't spend more than $70 USD on texture edits in a period of 2 months. So I wasn't I know how much I pay, but like my brain wasn't like mathing very well, because like I pay my stuff in CAD, like so I'd assumed that I was okay. So she said, yeah, no, you still have like, I think like $20 or $30, like you can get commission. So I was like, oh, okay, great. So I know that she does just the eye textures for very, very cheap. So I asked her if she could do my eye texture and if she could do my earrings while she's at it. And she said yes. So I'm on the wait list basically right now again, and she'll take a look at things and get back to me soon-ish. It probably won't be as long because she does like the little ones like eyes and stuff like kind of first. So yeah, I will have that. My eyes will be more matchy. And I'll have my earrings. And so the only thing that's left at that point will be my fur. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm going back and forth with it, because I have a brush on Clip Paint Paint. What the fuck's the program called? I'm having a moment. Clip Studio? That's what it's called. So there's a brush that's fur, okay? That's great. I still have to actually make an asset though. Like I have to basically either do two sides, like a left and right, and then have one that you don't really see that connects it all in the back, and then try and draw on the little jewels onto the fur. But there's an artist that when I thought I was still gonna get a custom model, there's an artist that I have followed on VGen for a long while, and they do PNG assets for really cheap. And I kind of want to message them and just say, hey, I use customizable models, and basically I just want this fur asset so that I can use it on multiple models. I don't think it's very complicated. She has like prices are like $10, $15 like starting, depending on complexity. So I might hit her up soon and see, because that's the thing, that's why I didn't get my texture artist to bother with it, because I want to have an actual asset so that I can use it on all of my models, because like I obviously have a lot of models, so I want to be able to use it no matter which one I choose. And like the kind of, I guess, sort of cute thing, like if I want to, once I have it, like I can make it be big or small, so I could use it on my little chibi models and stuff too. Hell, I could even put my fur on my, like, I could be a furry taco cat. God. So yeah, this is me. She did such a, like, I cried, like, not gonna lie, I actually cried. Like, this looks so good, so close to it. Again, the only thing that's really missing is like my my fur and my eyes and like the earrings, and it'll be just, that's my design. Like quite literally, that's my design. So I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy. Kay did an amazing job. I would link right now in chat to her VGen, but VGen's currently dead. I don't know what's happening. Usually the site's a mess and it takes like forever to load. But I don't know if it's under some sort of, I wouldn't say like DDoS, but like we're getting a lot of like bad gateways, and like this usually didn't happen. And it's like like everyone's panicking. I'm sure they'll fix it though. But yeah, so this is my texture edit. I love it. I love it a lot. I'm gonna zoom in. Wait, where's my, hold on. There we go. I think that works. That works as a good zoom. Zoom. Yeah, so I think I made a list of stuff that like I want to talk about, because it's been a while since I've been live, and yeah, whenever I go live early, it kind of sucks because I don't know if people are just used to me being live, like when I am live at certain times. But when I go live early, I feel like either people miss the memo or just like people don't show up until 9:15 anyways. But I'll yap. Okay, my bangs are giving me life right now. I don't know what happened. I fucked around with the hair a little bit, and my hair seems extra bouncy, and I'm living for it right now. I'm just gonna shave my head. No, don't bounce that way, Jem. Bounce on it, Dayo. So okay, I made a list like I always do, because my brain doesn't remember things and I can't stay on track when I talk about things. Excuse me? No. I had so much more. Did it not save? I've been using the same note app for, I don't even know now, for many, many years. Bro, what the fuck? I literally had an entire thing like wrote out because I had stuff like feelings and stuff that I wanted to talk about. The retexture is so cute. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Hold on. There. What? There's the whole thing. There's the whole thing. Thank you. Gonna go lurk now? Yeah, enjoy your lurk. Yeah, it's very cute. She did such a good job. I'm very, very happy with it. Yeah, I feel like maybe I want to show off more. Usually I'm zoomed in more, but maybe I'll show off more of it. Such a cutie. Thank you. Hold on. I got it back on desktop. Okay. Lurking now. Enjoy your lurk, more them. Thank God for that. Holy shit. Why did it does that a lot, I guess. Sometimes maybe it doesn't save right when I go to open it on mobile and it's like, nah, everything disappeared. Because Microsoft, I mean, yeah, but it's not a Microsoft program. But I'm gonna blame, because I see them fucking shoving AI shit down our throats now, so I'm gonna blame the AI. When all else fails, blame AI. Dead emote. Hi, James. I relate to the dead emote right now, but I'm live anyways. Let's go. Still gonna blame it since it's on Windows. Okay, you know what? That's fucking fair. That's fair. That's very fair. So yeah. Oh my god, I'm just staring at my model right now. I know this sounds really like narcissistic, and I'm just like, I'm so cute. It feels really good to have something actually be matching my design. And okay, so okay, hold on. I gotta make things work here. Okay, I'm gonna put that in a different window. I'm gonna show you guys my screen in a second here because I want to talk about stuff. So then to talk about stuff, I want to show you stuff. So give me a minute to hide all my personal things. Wait, how do I wait, I'm having a moment. Bookmarks. There we go. So it really sucks that I can't go to VGen right now to show you guys stuff. But hold on. Wait, what do I have a notification? Oh, okay, cool. All right, there we go. Let me move myself over here. And okay, wait. Why am I being recommended somebody that has eggplant emojis around their name? Having a moment. Okay. Where's my what? I don't know. So on fucking Twitter, it says you might like, and it shows me a bunch of VTubers, and one of them has eggplant emojis around their name. I don't think that they are a lewd VTuber. I think they're just Japanese. I have one that says Firefox, don't I? That I just easily unhide when I want it. Ah, there it is. Okay, there. Algorithm calling me out because I like Japanese VTubers. Maybe because I interacted with Haru and Nagi's stuff lately. They're like, hey, here's all the Japanese VTubers that you want. So, while I've been gone, I meant the eggplant. It is a very commonly consumed vegetable over in Japan. So, I talked about this last stream, but it's actually released now, so this is really exciting. For eggplants, no, never. That's kind of the same as, you know, daikon radish, right? Oh no. I snorted. I haven't snorted on stream in a while. Who am I to say one way or another that shut the fuck up? So this model is the next customizable model that I'm gonna get. You snorted a few minutes ago. Wait, I did? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, wait, I need tea. I need my tea. Hold on. I need my tea within reaching distance. You did? Wait, no. Fuck. Okay. Well, that's just me. Maybe when I get the new bot set up, we'll have a snort counter. Who was it? Was it Jen? Was it Genticles who used to have a snort counter? One of them. I think it was. Something of the Gens. Oh my god, my model tracking when I did that. Oh my god! Okay, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to be quiet. Stop making me yell. Yeah, you don't need to be counting, bitch. So, this is, Mizi and Akizone's, customizable prism model. Whenever I say it, it sounds like I'm saying prison. It is not a prison model. It's the prism model. Hold on. There we go. So I wanted to just go through some of the little, like, the showcase stuff here. I don't think there is a video elsewhere. Like, there's no, I don't think a YouTube video. So, the quality might not be super, great. But, this model, I love, obviously, my Suiika model is going to be my main model for a while. But I 100% plan on getting this model. when I can, when I'm able to. Post bathroom renovation life, when I can spend money again. The customizability on it is insane. I'll show you guys some stuff that they've retweeted after. It's wild. And people are doing retextures for it as well. So if I get it, I might wait it out and see if Kay also gets this model, or if she's gonna offer retexture services for it, because it would be really great if I could have the same artist. She did such a good job with this one. I do have, because I know VGen's not working, but I do have like her credit listed under my stream, of course. But yeah, so this model, let me just bring this up here. I'm gonna mute the audio because I don't know if it's stream safe. But yeah, I'll just let it play. This is the one where you can go and be, you know, chibi, moi kun, like kawaii and stuff. And you can also be like, ara, oni-san. And it's the same model. So, for me, I am a woman who's almost 40 years old. So I don't like my models to look young. Unless it's a chibi, like specifically, like I get like chibi models are chibi models, but like models just looking young, I'm not like a super fan of that. I definitely like to have a more mature look. Hag maxing to the extreme. I hate you. Oh my god, okay, wait. While this video is going, there was a fucking, I know it was a rage bait tweet, okay? I know it was, but both, I think, Amma and Mata reacted to it of like, it's like, get yourself an older woman born between like 1998 and something, and I'm just like, bitch, what? And they were all freaking out over it, and I always feel like, literally, I feel ancient, because people are like, oh, you're old like Amelie, and I'm like, no, I'm older than Amelie. I'm older than everyone who's considered a hag tuber. So what the fuck does that make me? Ancient, crumbling in the dust, fucking, you'll find me mummified somewheres. But yeah, I do like to have a bit more of an older, like more mature look with my models. And you can absolutely achieve that with this. Just like, you know, this Suiika model, she doesn't look young, which I appreciate. And like I have, for me anyways, I have the maturity setting like cranked for like my facial features and stuff. So yeah, like just the sheer options on this one is kind of overwhelming. And I think also they didn't include everything because it was like already a lot to show. But this is definitely going to be my next model purchase. And I've been debating a lot. I am going to be getting a reference, like an official reference sheet commission. So yeah, so this is the Prism model. They just actually released some updates recently, and they're going to be continuously adding updates. I'll see if I can find it real quick, because just like the update they're working on is really pretty. They retweet, and I will go through some of these because I'm just scrolling really fast. They retweet like basically anyone who has been showing off their customizations. I know if I went to the Discord, I could bring up the tweet really quick. Holy shit, they retweet a lot now. Holy shit, there's so much. Bro, okay, wait. I'm just gonna do this. Oh my gosh. Some people, I'm a helper in a Discord, and people who just have no reading comprehension bother me a little. That's fine. Gosh, has there been that much posted in here? Wait, where the fuck? Did it not get posted? I'm so confused right now. Hold on. I'm assuming this only somehow got posted to general chat then? Or maybe it got deleted? Well, I was just going to, show you guys what the updated thing is gonna look like. I remember showing husband, but, it seems like it's just a never-ending thing here, and I can't find it. So, yeah. So you can see in this quick scroll through that I did, literally none of these people look the same. Like, there's an option for the face that people are making meme redeem toggles with this, which is fucking hilarious, okay? Is hilarious. Like, I'm all for a good meme toggle. Like, you know, it doesn't get used enough, of course, but, you know, this... Yes, I know it was another snort, okay? Shut the fuck up! But this is one of my favorite toggles, so, so I'm all for making meme toggles. But yeah, like, look at this. Look how pretty they made this one. I guess if I hover over and the pictures pop up, that cuts off. That's fine. I wish it won't do that then. Let's see. Yeah, people are doing, like, videos, and people are doing, like, comparisons to, like, their, hey, my OC to my character or whatever. It was actually pretty wild. She does this so with the bigger customizable models. Chibidoki, who is a very, very large VTuber, she had her version of it. She did this with the Suiika model as well. But it's really cool to see, bigger VTubers and stuff, giving a spotlight, that's the word I'm looking for, to these artists who do the customizables. This one is wild though. Like, it's overwhelming. I can understand, like, how people, especially people, like, with decision paralysis and stuff. Like, look at this one. They're working on it. It's not done yet. They're editing it with textures. Look how cute that is. This is really fucking cute. Like, this is also, look, she's a snow kitty. Look at her. I could make something like that. Yeah, like, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is cute. I want to see the full version of this with the snowflakes in the hair. Winter is coming. This is really cute. But yeah, everyone's having a lot of fun with it. In the customizable VTuber server that I help run with Vesper Nestia created it, and I'm one of the helpers in there who helps keep track of all of these crazy models. But this has obviously been a big hit. It hasn't even been out for a week yet, and they've already outsold the last big customizable model. I don't think I think they will, but it'll take some time. I think it'll potentially be a bigger seller than Suiika's model. And I hate how, like, people are like, oh, well, it's better than, this one's better than the other one, but it's like, they all have their own merits, and they all have, like this is a phenomenal model. I love it. It has some of the best rigging that I've seen. It's great. You can do so much with it. There's such a large community around this model. I mean, there's over 10,000 of us, right? Like, but last I checked when VGen was working, this model has sold, I think, over, it was 13 or 1,400, maybe more by now, just on VGen, and they also sell on Coffee. So yeah, it's going to be probably the next like big thing with customizables, which is great. Like I'm here for it. I want this jacket. The fur on this jacket, I could probably use that for my fur. But yeah, I was just like kind of quickly scrolling through so you guys can just kind of get a look at like just how absolutely different each and every one of them look. Oh, she did a good job on hers. This is really cool. I love the tail. I love the texture editing that she did. Her hair is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm very much on the I'm getting this as soon as I can. It's taken everything for me to like not, you know, just kind of go and buy it, even though I shouldn't right now. I can. That's the thing that sucks. Like, it's not that I can't buy it. I can. It's that I'm choosing to be a responsible adult because I don't know what they might find when they open up the walls of my bathroom and what that may potentially cost us. It might be nothing. It might be all good, or there could be shit there that is bad. So, until I know, I'm putting every bit of money I can into savings so that we're not like blindsided in case something does happen. But if it's all good, as soon as the fucking reno's done, the money that we didn't have to spend, oh, I'm taking that. What is this? This model's 134 US dollars, which are dollars fluctuating. So last I checked, it was 180 something Canadian. So yeah, I will be buying it for sure. I see that there are people who doing texture edits for it already. But again, I do want to kind of wait and see if Kay might pick this up, because I know she was kind of debating it, but it's obviously up to everyone's to, you know, choose if they want to spend money on a model or not. But we'll see. If not, then I'll find somebody who can do my dress edit. I will definitely try to get everything to be as close as possible, which I think there's a dress that works pretty perfectly for my model. This is really pretty too. Look at that. Like yeah, it has like the black mesh and stuff. I've seen that a lot, which is something that like my black mesh right now is actually painted onto my skin. So I'm gonna spend money on you. You're welcome. Put it towards more KD. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Adding it to the list. Oh, okay, yeah. Go put some KD in the cart. You know. Thank you very much. Yeah, so this, yeah, so I was saying, sorry, my mesh is painted onto my skin. So like when I change, this is the only downside, but I'm just like, I live with it. It's fine. Oh God, wait. Oh no, wait, it didn't change. Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I have basically my mesh lives with me with my outfits. But that's all, that's fine. That's all good. Because the way to make that work was to paint it onto the skin, and I understand that. There's obviously limitations when you're getting texture edits from a customizable. But yeah, she did such a good job. I'm just like, I can't stop singing her praises. I'm so happy that I waited and I chose to go with her. She currently has a giveaway. I'll bring it, since I can't bring up VGen, I'll bring up her Twitter in a minute. Yeah, people were just kind of going through and just look at these different outfits. Like, combinations. Like, what the fuck? It's so pretty. I thought there was another one that looked really good. This one's working on slowly but surely editing the textures. This is their actual design, and this is like to the left. Like, holy shit, that's so good. Like, what the hell? The more customizable models that come out, here it is. She's so cute. She's a ghost cat. She is a ghost cat. Oh, you can't see things again. Wait, what if I did this? Fuck, hold on. I'm not gonna open it up fully. That's basically it. Yeah, so this is beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. She got, like, look at the little fire in the ears and everything. Oh, it's so good. This one was really fucking cute too. Look at that. Holy shit, it's so cute. It's so cute. I'm just like, I love just looking at everyone's models. Like, it's fun. So yeah, they just updated today to be version 1.02. But yeah, let me wait. I don't know when I start typing into Twitter search bar. God, hold on. Coward, I don't want to get banned. I don't know what might come up. I don't know. So this is Kay. She is the artist who did my retextures. And so she's doing a giveaway. Look who's on the banner! She's doing a giveaway for a retexture. Hey, I know her. Yeah. Oh, wait, I want to... God, I hate this stupid thing. Hold on. I wanted to show something, but now I don't want the window to be that big. I don't need to see the what's trending stuff. I don't need to see any of that on stream. Okay, there. So yeah, she's hosting a giveaway. 2 winners will receive outfit retextures. You can, if you are a Suiika sibling, you can go in and retweet. I think it's just, let's see, follow, like, and retweet, and comment your reference. These are some of the other retextures that she did that are fucking adorable. I love the Halloween one, and you guys can't see. I love the Halloween one. But yeah. So this is a fantastic little giveaway that you should enter. I think Suiika actually retweeted it, which is really great. She's very supportive of all of her children. She has so many, over 10,000 children at this point, but she's very supportive. I see her retweeting stuff, people's like designs and that all the time. I do need to post, I feel bad, I need to post some proper screenshots of my edits, but now I kind of want to wait until the eyes are done. But I might still post them anyways. I took some last night or the other day and I posted them in Discord, but I took new ones last night because I changed a couple little things with my hairstyle and with the necklace and a couple other things. So yeah, one of the things, I meant to say this earlier, with my design, let me bring it back up again. It's gonna be big again. Hold on. Christ. Every time. Let me close that for a sec. Yeah, there we go. So, one of the things that I don't have, you guys can't see my mouse. I had to figure out how to make my mouse visible. Sometimes I want to be pointing. But at the top, basically, it's like an ahego, but it's not. With the 2 little pink, hairs at the top. And there is, like an ahego for, the Suiika model, but it's actually pointing the other way, and I don't think there's a way to flip it. So I do have a solution for it that I hope will work. and I hope will actually be really cute. There is a VTuber artist who does a lot of assets and stuff, and they recently put out a pack with all these different am I saying this? Wait, am I saying this right? Ahoge, right? I'm not referring to the other thing, right? Hold on. Yeah, okay. Oh god. Is there, hold on. KC8. Yeah, there we go. I don't have it colored or anything, but you can see this unfortunately is the only little like ahoge, and they have a heart, and there's also like a sprout, but none of those point in the direction that I want them to, and they're not as big as I want them. What I'm going to do, because it's thankfully the pack with all this, it's like $14, and it has a bunch of cute shit. And I might be able to use it to make some other stuff with the hair, because my hair is a little wild, and that doesn't translate the best sometimes with a bit of limited stuff. Although again, with the prism model, I've seen big ahoges. I think you can actually control the size as well and make it bigger or smaller. I know some of them you can also flip them. So yeah, that's kind of the only thing that I think is like big, but it's part of my design, right? That's missing. So I will look at getting that soon. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing while I'm on break. Oh, hey, I've talked about it, I posted it, but I am going to be like on a break starting next week for 2 weeks. We are getting our bathroom renovated, repaired, all of the above, all of the things. Big, massive renovation happening because it all started because our tub was leaking. And there's some other shit that's happening in the bathroom that needs to be addressed. But it's scheduled to happen on the 17th. But there was a chance that it might be able to start early next week. We're gonna find out at the end of the week. But even if it doesn't happen next week, I'm so beyond stressed right now. I can't, even me being live right now is like, we're fine, but like not really. I definitely won't be able to like be live and entertaining, because I'm gonna just be literally a big ball of stress and anxiety for the next 2 weeks, for so many different reasons. So yeah, not gonna be fun, and I just made the decision that like I know that if I tried to force myself to like go live or something, it would not be good. So for my own mental health's sake, I am just taking the full 2 weeks away. And while I am on my little break, I will definitely, I have a list of things that I'll be adding to, but a list of things that I want to do while I'm off. One of them is going to be switching my bot, because fuck you, mix it up. It's working with my Suiika model, but not with any of my other models, and there's a bunch of shit that's not working in it anymore. I think the last update really broke shit, and I just don't have the patience. So I did download a streamer bot, and I actually set up a redeem or whatever through it, but it's a lot more complicated. There's a lot more complex stuff because you can do so much more with it. Like you can do custom coding and all this shit. So it's a lot more versatile. So there's a learning curve. So I just kind of I poked around and tried to just make things work until they worked. But I will be reading manuals and reading through like their Discord and stuff and getting everything all set up properly for when I come back. There's a bunch of shit like that I'll be doing kind of behind the scenes. The other big thing I want to get set up while I'm gone is multi-streaming for YouTube. There's actually a new-ish program that makes multi-streaming actually a lot easier, and I'm just gonna use that. and I will, when I come back, I might, while I'm gone, I might try to do a test stream just to like YouTube. I'm not gonna like announce it or anything, but I might just to try it, because like I need to make sure like the bot works. There's a lot of little nuances because a lot of stuff isn't gonna work on YouTube, and I need to be creative with how to make some things work on YouTube, and like I need to make sure like my sources, like when on the YouTube screen, technically you shouldn't have anything that's like popping up of your Twitch alerts, and vice versa. On your Twitch screen, you should not have YouTube stuff popping up, even though everyone's like, oh, people do this, it's fine. I'm like, yep, because they haven't been reported yet. It is against the TOS to do stuff like that, and just because people haven't been caught yet doesn't mean that it's not against the TOS. But you know, wait, break, okay. I guess I have an ad break coming up in 5 minutes. Yeah, so I have a lot of stuff planned that I will be doing behind the scenes while I'm off. Hoping that things can kind of cooperate, because obviously I haven't been well. And like right now, I can't really play games very well. I normally can't play games very well, but I can't tell you what happened because I literally have no idea, but my thumb, I don't know, bottom part of it in my like hand, is bruised and swollen and squishy. So playing games for like any kind of length of time, it hurts. So I haven't been playing anything. But when I come back from break, I want to show, talk, discuss games, because there's been some exciting stuff happening while I've been gone. Mainly that we're gonna be turning in January. God damn it! In January, we're gonna become Animal Crossing streamers. But we'll talk about that. Was there other stuff? Oh, I don't think I can speedrun what I want to say, but there was, so okay, hold on. So the other model that I had talked about before that I was excited about, and I still think it's a fantastic model. It's a great model. Legitimately feels so bad for the creators right now. But this is the 3D model, the 3D customizable model that came out. I previously had said I would be purchasing it. And I had a bit of a roller coaster. I had a bit of a roller coaster of a day when it released. Because I think 3D is amazing. I do have a goal one day. I would love to, I've talked about this like a couple times, that I would love to be able to do some kind of like 3D concert. Definitely seeing what Mousy did with all of that crazy ass tech for her concert made me want to do it even more. But here's my reality. Most times that I'm live, I end up like halfway through stream shutting my lights off and switching to a PNG tuber because it's just too much, and it's a lot of energy. A 3D model requires a lot more energy. You know, you're moving, you're tracking your hands, there's full body tracking for this. Like, I'm not somebody who's going to be up and standing and running around as the 3D model. I don't have any kind of capacity or energy to do that. So as much as it kind of breaks my heart a little bit, because I really, really wanted this model, I don't think I'm going to be getting it, or at least not for a very, very long time. The other thing is, unfortunately, because of the dollar and the economy and stuff, in Canadian dollars, this model is over $250, which is a little pricey for something that I'm probably not going to be able to use, or barely use. So I'd rather take that money and use it for, you know, the other live 2D customizable model, or the fucking plethora of assets and things that I need to get, like reference sheet and emotes and screens and all that stuff. So I know some people like were excited in that, but this won't be a model that'll be in my rotation. It will not be part of my army for probably the foreseeable future. And yeah, that's kind of the thing. Chicken nugget model. I kind of like reiterated to husband of like I don't know. I kind of got caught up in the, what is it? What do they call it? The keeping up with the Joneses of like all these customizable models that are coming out that, oh, I need this, I need this, I need this. But like, I don't need every single one. I would love to have them. But like one of the things that I like to do is I love having silly little models, silly little goobers, like my hot dog, my taco cat, my little scrunkly stick tuber, all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna choose to focus on those kinds of models a bit more in the future. And I'll talk about this a little bit more. I have my ad break starting in a few seconds, so I'm gonna go have some meds. I'm gonna take my ad time, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes. We'll talk about that and some games when I come back. I'm back. Oh wait, fuck. Okay. I guess, wait, I need, hold on. I'm trying to get comfortable. I was gonna show you guys some trailers and stuff, but there's stuff I want to talk about first, so hold on. Okay. So, yeah, so, like, what I was kind of saying before break, that, like, I think it's amazing. I think what Palette and Pastel have made with the 3D customizable model is incredible. I feel incredibly bad for them because I'm trying to like sugarcoat this, but there's no real sugarcoating it. A lot of people in this community lack reading comprehension, and multiple people kind of like, I wouldn't say review bombed, but like gave it poor, like a 1-star review to the model, saying that it can't do the things that it can actually do because they apparently just didn't know how to fucking set it up. So what has happened a lot, I'm trying to speedrun this. People are used to VTube Studio and customizable models being in live 2D. What they did is that in Warudo, which is basically like, it's a program similar to VTube Studio, but it's specifically for 3D models. So what these artists did is that they custom coded their very own interface and plugin to work with Warudo. They had said for months now that this model is going to be exclusive to Warudo. So there's been plenty of time to download the program and play around with it. It's a free program. It's available on Steam. And there are models in the workshop you can download. There are base models. There's lots of things you can play around with. I did it myself when I thought that I might be getting the model. And honestly, that should have been my... when I first did this, that should have been my first like kind of red flag to myself of... Oh, thanks, Saribot. Good bot. So... good bot. Yeah! Yay! The good bot command works! Yes! Yeah, Saribot has been out here protecting our butts, since I came back to streaming. The best bot on Twitch if you don't have it for protection. So... yeah, so they did all this, and they provided a guide. They provided all this stuff for Warudo, and people either didn't read it or didn't understand it, and there were some bigger creators who didn't take the time to get familiar with the program, and so they didn't outright state, oh, the model can't do this, but like, I can't like make it do this, so I don't know, and kind of misrepresenting what the model can do because they weren't familiar with the program, and that's kind of been the reviews, like the 1-star reviews are like, don't buy if you're looking for full body tracking, the model doesn't do this. Yes, it does. So like, I seen somebody made a video literally for them last night, and we're like, to dispel the rumors, here you go, here's my model doing full body tracking. And I just think that it's very unfortunate that their rating for their model suffering because people can't read. Or people don't know how to actually use the program. Because every 1-star review is saying it doesn't have full body movement, which it does. So I think that's kind of unfair. It's not, that 1-star review rating has literally nothing to do with the product and everything to do with user error. So I kind of hope that VGen might do something about that, but I doubt it, but maybe, if VGen wasn't exploding right now. But reading is for suckers. Yeah, reading comprehension in this community is pretty low, and it's pretty astonishing to me, actually. I don't know. I guess I'm grumpy, and I don't have patience for that stuff. Like, it's literally written, like, poor Suiika. She literally made an emote that holds up a sign that says "read the manual," because people would come in to the Discord server and be like, I can't do this, this, and this, and it's literally the first 3 lines of the user manual, and it's just like, Jesus Christ, people, read. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I just think that their rating suffering because of it is really incredibly unfortunate. But yeah, so the 3D is not going to be happening for me anytime soon. But I still will be getting the new, like I said, the new Live 2D Prism model will be like my next big customizable, but there's a bunch of little goobers that I want to get. They're little silly guys that I want to get. There's a few customizables, and like I'm gonna be back in touch with Rooter at some point when they have their comms open again, because I have my hot dog and my taco cat, but I still need my hamburger, and I need my dino nuggies. I need both those models. And that's the thing, like, a lot of times, you know, I'm lucky if I'm live once a week. That's my reality. So like, it doesn't make sense to spend all that crazy amount of money on something that I'm probably not going to actually be able to properly use anyways. But like, for my like little silly models, a lot of times I don't even really need like my good lighting or anything on, so it's a lot easier for me. And I don't have to like expend so much energy trying to like puppeteer stuff. I mean, I don't really. There's big conversations about puppeteering that I could get on my soapbox about, but I move, obviously. I move a lot in real life, but like I don't do any big exaggerated things unless I'm like, oh, like, you know, I'm not doing that stuff because I literally don't have the energy to that. And a lot of VTubers are also like disabled and chronically ill and stuff, and that's always a thing that I see when the conversation of puppeteering comes up, is just like people feeling bad that they don't have like either the energy or literally like the mobility to actually puppeteer stuff. And working with your model and your parameters and doing stuff like that can go a really long way. And yes, of course, puppeteering helps, but it's not the be-all, end-all. There's been a lot of conversations on social media the past couple weeks that have really irked me, because disabled creators don't get thought about at all in these conversations. And I see a lot of people feeling bad and feeling hurt. And there's a lot of ableism in the community, and it really sucks to see as you know, a disabled creator myself. But I don't try chime in. I don't get involved in the dramas. I just kind of sit here and just get quietly pissed off. But yeah, there's been a lot of shitty stuff recently. There's been a lot of shitty stuff in the VTubing community in general. There's always something. Sometimes it's legit like awful things, like but sometimes they're just drama incidents, and there's been a lot of the drama incidents lately. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys some stuff. Let me... you know what? Let me do this. Okay, wait, not over me. Whoops, fuck. Can I just do this? Yeah, there we go. Okay, this might be loud. I'm not sure. So, you all know I live for Survivor-like games. It's my main genre of games that I play. And there was just an announcement today where my world and my husband's world has collided. You do since when? Oh, wait, chat's on top of me. Hold on. Chat, where are you? There. Put you up here. Yeah. So, this is Warhammer, Survivors. Let me... For the Emperor. So this is the 40K side of things of Warhammer. But you can also play the fantasy side of things, not just 40K. I know things. Hell yeah. Fantasy is dead. It's called Age of Sigmar. Wait, why did that autoplay? Maury, why? Oh, did YouTube fuck something up that it did? Okay. All right. Actually. So the other thing. Wait, why am I sleeping? No, stop it. The other thing I want to talk about, I'm gonna skim through. I'm not gonna watch all 12 minutes of this probably, but,
Hello, everyone. How have you been? Today, we'd like to introduce the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game, which adds features exclusive.
So I don't give two shits about the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Just throwing that out there. I don't have a Switch 2, so I don't care about the Switch 2 edition. So I'm gonna skip around.
Take a look at Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo
Hold on.
Switch 2 Edition.
So great, enhanced resolution, improved graphics. That's great. This is the only thing, and I would never be able to use it because I can't use a mouse. But the mouse control on the Switch 2 is available to design your furniture. You can decorate with the mouse. That's really cool. Really cool to design with it. I think a lot of people will be really happy. But for me personally, I don't have a Switch 2, but I wouldn't be able to use the mouse. This is something kind of similar to a feature they had before, except you're using the actual microphone to call out to your residents. So that's, yeah. You could have more people on your island now. And now you can do the stupid Nintendo discount Discord bullshit with your camera, which this is so stupid. I'm sorry. This is dumb as fuck. No.
Switch 2 edition launches January 15th.
Great.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already switched to it. Okay, let's dive into the.
There we go. Here we go. This is where I'm interested.
All Animal Crossing New Horizons.
So this is available to the original Switch and Switch 2 people. So anyone who owns Animal Crossing gets this update.
Switch 2 edition. Let's take a look. There's a new facility opening on the pier. It's a resort hotel right on the water. And it's run by Captain's family. Their goal is to work together to bring in guests from off the island.
I love Captain and his family so much. I love Captain. I love it.
Decorate the rooms based on various themes.
So this is pretty similar to the actual DLC where you're decorating and stuff.
The theme in this one is Seaside Room. Furniture items that match the theme are provided. You can also use other furniture you previously obtained, so feel free to decorate however you like.
I don't know if I'm blocking stuff. I'm kind of just moving around.
What's this? We already have a guest.
Punchy!
He's happy with the room. Great work. After decorating a room, you'll earn hotel tickets. Exchange these in the souvenir shop run by Grams.
Grams?
Here,
Yarr.
you can find all sorts of hotel-themed items and other rarities exclusive to her shop. By dressing up these mannequins, guests can borrow hotel outfits that are sure to brighten up their day. Recommend outfits that match your island's vibe or the season, so guests can make the most of their stay. You can even wear the outfits, and so can anyone else who might be visiting your island.
Kawaii.
Have fun bringing your fashionable outfit ideas to life. At the hotel, you can scan compatible amiibo accessories to invite guests. Thank you for your hard work, as always. We hope you can unwind today and enjoy your stay. To increase your island brand recognition, Tom Nook wants to promote it with crafted DIY island goods.
Tom Nook actually wants to promote something I did.
Once you've gathered the necessary materials, it's time.
I guess that's what happens when I paid him millions of bells.
Deliver the goods in exchange for hotel tickets.
They added a stealth thing they didn't really mention. You can craft like multiples now.
Helping to spread the word about your island. Take your home storage to the max. Until now,
this is kind of nice.
Up to 5,000 items. But with this update, you can upgrade it 2 more times and store a total of 9,000 items.
It should have been 9,001 so that people could say it's over 9,000. That seems like a missed opportunity.
Well, who do we have here?
Rossetti!
Rossetti started a new cleanup service.
Rossetti, my love.
There are 3 areas that can be tidied. Let's have him tackle just the front yard of this house.
Can Rossetti come and reset my house?
You can also have him clean.
They're all my loves. Animal Crossing was my love long before you were ever in the picture.
Any items he collects can be safely stored away, just in case you need them later. nice and tidy. Thanks, Resetti. It's been a long day, so let's enjoy a nice, deep sleep.
Sleep? All right. I do like I could just make my model go to sleep for a sec. So I had mixed feelings about this when it was announced, but I thought about it and I really like them.
You away to a new dream world. You'll wake up in a pristine, fresh location called Slumber Island.
So essentially what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to like have multiple islands without actually having multiple islands. They're just going to be dream islands, but I'll shut up and let it go.
Here, you're free to do whatever you want. You can decorate
It's like sandbox
your Slumber
mode.
Island by using items you previously obtained. And even place plants and trees like this. You can widen rivers, break down cliffs, and by talking to Lloyd, you can easily place bridges and inclines. Select the time of day and the weather. Then bring your island residents on by. Each player can build up to 3 slumber islands. And choose from 3 sizes: small, medium, or large. You can also meet up on a friend's slumber island and play together.
So this is going...
Decorate with furniture.
This is essentially going to, and I've seen it actually, the sentiment be everywhere's. Animal Crossing, I didn't get to be part of the big Animal Crossing streamer thing when it first came out. But the VTubing community is very big in the Animal Crossing world, I guess. And basically what this, like having your friends be able to come over and work on the islands and stuff with you, everyone's like, oh my god, collab islands. So I think that this is actually going to be one of the most popular features that we'll see on Twitch anyways, being used. Because yeah, it is basically, you can have all your friends over and you guys are all working together on your island. It's like how, a lot of streamers will do, like, you know, private, like, Minecraft stuff, making, like, your Minecraft world. This is kind of like a simplified Animal Crossing version of it.
Furniture to your heart's content. Work together to build a cliff.
It's so cute.
Or dig in to create a lake. You and your friends can build the island of your dreams. Let's go over some of the new collaboration items coming to
Holy
the game.
shit.
By helping at the hotel and increasing its island brand recognition, the souvenir shop will start carrying Nintendo products, including retro toys and classic game systems. With an active Nintendo Switch online membership, you can even play a select classic game on each system. Now that's playing with power.
I'm so excited.
Additionally, via Nook Shopping, Lego items, including furniture and fashion items, such as a sofa, a table, wallpaper, t-shirt, and more will be available.
That's really
They
cool.
come in a variety of colors, so mix and match to find combinations you like. The Zonai Authentication Crest, Triforce, plus other furniture and fashion items inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will become available by tapping compatible Legend of Zelda series amiibo. In addition, newly added characters Tulin and Minoru can visit your island. You can also invite them to come live on your island, of course. you tap a compatible amiibo from the Splatoon series, Cece or Vijay can visit your island. Seems like they're really into dressing up. They look a little familiar, don't they? Splatoon collaboration items will also become available. Use them to show off your true colors. The free update for Animal Crossing New Horizons arrives January 15th.
What's that? A week after my birthday?
2 edition. Well, what'd you think? With new features included in both the Nintendo...
Yeah, so, okay. Hold on. Let me bring my music back. Oh, God damn it. And let me bring my background back. Hold on. Where the fuck? Every time. How do I lose this every time? There we go. So... Oh, no. Wait, wrong one. I feel like zoomed in like this, I'd need to go, shut the fuck up, James. It's just a muscle memory. There, wait, can I have my desk? Do I like it better with the desk or without? I think I'll just stay like this for now. Yeah, so back in 2020, when Animal Crossing came out for the Switch, I didn't have a Switch. Back then, things were really different. And I was only able to get a Switch Lite by a lot of things sort of lining up. And I was so happy and so thankful and so grateful to have my Switch Lite. I literally spent hundreds of hours of my life in that game on that system. I have a proper Switch now, and it's actually the Animal Crossing limited edition. Wait, hold up. I just got an email. I was selected for a beta test for something. Hold on. Wait, 11.6? Can I talk about this? I don't know if I can talk about this. I'm not going to talk about this. I think I can, but I'm not sure. So, is that like... If it wouldn't fuck up everything of your mod stuff, I would ban you right now. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Six, 7, stupid fucking... I keep seeing videos of like, I don't know about the 6-7, but back in my day we had 3-6-9, and I'm not gonna sing the rest of that song. But you know, also 6-7, you have 8-6-7-5-3-0-9. Jenny, I got your number. You think I had this song sung to me a lot? That and fucking Jenny from the block. Anyways, now I don't know what I was saying. You got me go so hard off on a tangent. I don't know what I was saying. 6-7. What was 6-7? I hate you. Oh no, you definitely, you have. It's been worse, I'm sure. Your beta game invite. Oh, okay. Yeah. I won't. I'm pretty sure I can talk about it, but I just until I can read things to make sure that I can, I'm not going to say anything. I think it's a closed beta, so I'm not sure. Although I know everyone has been talking about it. So, anyways, yeah. So back in 2020, I also was barely streaming. Unfortunately, 2020, 2021, is where my health, really took, one of the biggest nosedives. I guess that's the gentle way of putting it. And I didn't stream very often in 2020, outside of, my charity streams, because I was, for the last 3 or 4 years of my on-cam streaming, I was primarily a charity streamer. If you didn't know that, now you do. But yeah, and in 2021, I think I literally only went live once, and that was for my big charity stream. So I wasn't really streaming much, and even if I wanted to, I only had to switch light, so I could not stream Animal Crossing. I also did not have a capture card, and I was still, you know, at that point, still working off my ancient potato PC. So yeah, I had a lot of FOMO because it was the start of the pandemic, and the Animal Crossing community was probably a big part of why a lot of people got through a lot of like the isolation stuff, because everyone was connecting through Animal Crossing. There was literally, I can't remember his name, Gary Whitta? Is that his name? I think it maybe, he literally started an Animal Crossing themed, it was like a podcast, like a talk show. And so he had like a set made in Animal Crossing, and he had like celebrities, he had like a real full-on talk show. It was really pretty fucking wild. And like there was just, it was the biggest thing for a really long time on Twitch. There was a lot of people played collabs, multiplayer, all that stuff. It was really fun to see, because a lot of the Animal Crossing community is also very, you know, creative. And it's really cool to see what people were making. But now in 2025, where I never expected to ever come back to streaming again, but surprise, I did. And now I have a non-potato PC. I also have a capture card. I also have a Switch capable of being captured. So I am absolutely going to be streaming Animal Crossing come January. The update does literally happen, like a week after my birthday. Like, no cap, as the kids say. So I'm just joking around of how it's a belated birthday present from Nintendo to me. But leading up to the update, I need to get back into Animal Crossing. My island is neglected. I put, I don't know what the time frame, I'd have to look, probably like close to 1,000 hours. Maybe more, I don't know now. I know some days I would literally spend 8 hours a day just staring at my screen and just decorating shit. So I plan on streaming Animal Crossing before January. And depending on how I feel, it might honestly be kind of my go-to game for streaming for a little bit, because it's obviously super chill. But also, like, I'm trying to find a way my brain to not just spew out the things that are in my brain. I need to have a little bit of a filter. So obviously when I come back, after my break, it's going to be close to December. Something I try to do in December, as a streamer, as much as my body will let me, I try to be live more than normal. And that's not saying a lot, because most days I'm barely able to be live once a week. But I do try to be live, a lot more than normal, because I know that December is a shit month for a lot of people, myself included. And there's a lot of people who are alone at the holidays and during the month. So I decided that I'm not really gonna be as Christmas focused, because for me personally, Christmas is kind of just another day. I can say this as an adult, you know. I'm almost 39. And Christmas is I've come to realize in understanding myself better, in healing things and unmasking my neurodivergence, that Christmas is not really a thing I like for a multitude of reasons. But I wait, is that link working? Okay, it works. I know one of my Discord links was broken. I just wanted to make sure that the one that was being posted by my bot was working. Oh, my bot. Anyways, yeah, so Christmas is not my jam. I personally, and people are like, oh my god, really? Like, I personally don't enjoy gift giving, and I don't really like receiving gifts either. That stems from a lot of reasons that I will not get into on stream. But it's not really my jam. So like hubby and I kind of try to do our own things. Like for me, the holidays is, hey, he gets time off work, and hey, we make fun foods that are like, you know, friendly for my stomach issues. Not traditional Christmas foods by any shape or form. Like literally Christmas Day, we make a cheeseburger soup. And we usually make like Japanese style foods and stuff like that. And yeah, we just kind of do our own little thing. It's not really Christmassy. It's nothing traditional Christmas. We do put up a tree, but we have a very non-traditional tree. We're gonna put up the tree. It's rainbow colored. It's very gay, and I love it. It's not any, like, I won't say it's like my fuck you to Christmas, but like, calm the fuck down. It's November 4th. I'll wait till stream's done, and I'll show you when we put up the tree the past 2 years. Oh no. Oh no. Can you revert? Husband is playing Kerbal, and he has his Kerbal face. And that's the face of when things go wrong. It's the oh fuck face. Fucking time warps. Yeah, so, for stream last year was my first Christmas as a VTuber. And kind of like Halloween, I went overboard. I did too much Christmassy themed stuff, and I don't want to do that this year. So, the background that I have right now, the artist has some beautiful, not Christmas, just winter themed, which is great. It has like snow. There's one that has like the auroras on it. It's beautiful. So I'm going to buy a couple of winter themed backgrounds, and I might have some winter themed stuff. But the only like real Christmassy thing that I will have is I'm absolutely still using my little gingerbread man from last year, because that shit was cute. That was cute. And I do have like another little like, it's not a Christmas pet, I guess. I made it be more winter themed last year anyways. So yeah, that'll be it. But like in Animal Crossing specifically, there's a Christmas event. And that might be a fun little thing if I'm able to go live on Christmas like last year. That'll be a fun little thing to do. And like this year, with Animal Crossing, I'm actually going to use it, because I didn't have a cap card last year for New Year's. I'm going to use it as a countdown. I'm going to use it to bring in the New Year's. I'll only be able to use it once unless I go time travel continuously, but it'll count down my own New Year's Eve in my own time zone. And there's like literally the New Year's event for Animal Crossing is adorable, and I love it, and I would love it to be like my little background for New Year's this year. But yeah, so less Christmas focus, more winter focus. Because that's just kind of, you know, generic winter. So yeah, I truly hope I'm able to be live as much as I would like in December, but you know, the reality is that doesn't usually work out. I'm usually live a little bit more than normal, but not as much as I would like to be. And to be so honest, like, I'm going to be kind of recovering from stress for a while, I think. Having my bathroom stuff being done so soon is very, very stressful. Having people in my home is incredibly stressful. I just hope that we could get through this without anything happening, both to my house or my health. And then maybe I can kind of like chill, but not really, because December sucks. I have a lot of like death anniversaries and stuff in December that hit me really hard usually. But I still try to be live because I know, I absolutely know, and I understand what it's like to, you know, be alone at the holidays. Like, I know I have my husband, okay, I understand that. But like outside of that, you know, I haven't seen anybody at the holidays. I haven't done anything holidays for a really long time. Basically since my grandfather died. Because I mean, really, he died in 2019, and then 2020 COVID happened, and I never did a Christmas again, and likely won't ever, really. I kind of I kind of hope as I get a little bit older that people can accept that I don't really want to do Christmas, but that's a whole other thing. So yeah, I'm hoping Animal Crossing can be a good background thing. I'm not sure when winter switches over in Animal Crossing, if it's in January or if it's before. Hold on, let me look that up. I can't remember off the top of my head. ACNH winter. Winter Animal Crossing. In the Northern Hemisphere, it can start as early... Wait, that doesn't make sense. Are you giving me AI? Hold on. Ah! Why can't I look up anything without AI's bullshit? Winter in the Animal Crossing series is a season that starts on November 26th and ends on February 24th. Okay, okay. Actually, that's earlier. Oh, wow. Wait, November 26th. Hold on. So my plan, it's probably not, oh my god. My plan is to hopefully be back on the 24th. If something happens and we get our bathroom done next week by chance, which I really don't think is going to happen, but it could, it's possible. We might find out a little last minute, and that's fine. But like if it's done next week instead of the week after, I'll come back a week earlier. Right now, I'm aiming to be back on the 24th. And I might try then to just rip the band-aid off and do the Animal Crossing stream, because I've been hesitant to do a lot of streams on the Switch because I had so many issues with my capture card last time. It just kind of made my brain go, nope, we're not doing that. But like, you know, I spent this money and my, you know, viewers help fund my cap card. I really want to be able to utilize it, so I kind of just need to rip the band-aid off and get over it. There's a chance it might freeze or disconnect or whatever, and I will just have to deal with it. Hopefully it doesn't freeze my whole computer up like it did last time. But we'll see. We'll see. So maybe that might be what I come back to start with, is Animal Crossing. There's definitely been some updates, some things happening in the Survivor-like world. A lot of the games that I play got updated. There was actually just a big update to Vampire Survivors that I'm trying to play through a little bit. That's the other thing I'm gonna try to get set up on the streamer bot, is I'm actually gonna work and try to figure out and make my Survivor-like roulette. That is something I'm determined to make happen. I want chat to be able to redeem channel point and do a spin if they want to. And I'll make it a big amount because I don't want to be swapping games constantly. And I'll probably make it so that it'll have limits per stream. But yeah, I'm determined to make that and make it work. Lots of things that I feel like I've talked about tonight that I don't know if I have in a to-do list or not. So I'm just going to literally I'm making another, I have like literally 50 to-do lists. what did I say? Streamer bot, survivor, like, roulette. I need to set up streamer bot fully. I need to set up multi-streaming program. Get things set up for YouTube. Okay, I think those are the only things I said tonight that I just, like, I don't want to forget. I'm pretty sure I won't, but because I think I have most of these on another list somewheres, but I don't know. I have like 5 different places that I make lists, and I have like 100 different lists because I have fucking raging ADHD. Y'all, I'm obsessed with my hair right now. Look how flowy and bouncy my front hair parts are. What the fuck? I love it. I did mess with it a little bit. It's so cute. Okay. Wait, untitled list. I already have a do the thing. I have a please do the thing. I have Jen do the thing. Wait, do the stream things. Don't you ... me. Wow, dear, wow, what? Shut the fuck up, Bainum. I don't know if I've talked about things that I want to talk about tonight. Holy shit. I did have my thing, and then I made it go away because I didn't want to bring that up on screen. Okay, talked about the 2D model, realizing 3D isn't for me. Oh, okay. So I talked about getting stuff commissioned. I am, thanks to, it was working. Bot, what the fuck? It was working. I tested it before stream. And this is why this bot is being dismantled. Okay, that pisses me off. I literally tested it. It was working. Why is it not working? Oh my god. Okay. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I'm sorry my hydrate is not working. Oh wait, I made my lashes thicker to match my design more. No. Oh my god, they're peeking through. No. You can't see the grumpy look on my face? What the fuck? You were not allowed to change that? That must stay? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so funny. Okay. Well, we're definitely keeping that. Of course. Oh my god. See, bot, this is why you are being thrown out, okay? Like, you're trash and you don't work. Like, and look, if I test it right now, I'm sure, what the fuck's that now? VGen commission. Did Kay send me a proposal? Sorry. VGen must be working again? Yeah, look. I test it. It supposedly works. I literally tested the actual redeem in chat earlier, and it worked. So I don't know what the fuck its problem is. I really don't. But, I was able to make the command work on streamer bot. So hopefully that will all work once I get it all figured out. Your boobas look like they hold your drink? What? I can't change that now either. They're just so fucking powerful. They have their own gravitational field. Just look at them, you know? Oh, fuck. I got an ad break in 2 minutes. Respectfully. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna, yeah, I'll do the ad break and I'll come back. I'm not gonna have a med break. I'm just gonna have an ad break. I lost all respect many years ago to look respectfully. You're looking disrespectfully. I think that's what one of my friends came in one time and said that they were looking, I think it was Nikki who said looking disrespectfully. My tracking is really pissing me off tonight. I don't understand why it keeps being lost. Oh my gosh. Hey, Frostbite. Hey, how's it going? It's going. How's everyone? We're you know, surviving, living the dream. Yeah, okay, so 1.5 minutes till ad break. I'll come back and we'll yap a bit more, but then I probably will be like wrapping up in the next like I'll say half hour or so. I know that that's short, but I don't want to strain my voice too much. I can already feel my throat is being a bit hoarse right now. Dream nightmare, tomato. Yep. What was it? How's it going? What was the fucking response, babe? Was it, fuck. There was a stupid, yeah, there was a reel or whatever that we always send each other a bunch of fucking videos and stuff. And it was like a response if you could be honest about small talk or something. And it was like, hey, how's it going? And there was like, well, I got a pulse. So it's like, you know, fucking true, bestie. That's all you need. Yeah, exactly. It was a funny video though. All right, yeah, I'm gonna flip over to my Be Right Back screen. We'll take our ad break, and then I will be back in about 3 minutes. Thank you so much for sticking around. Hello. Okay, wait. Okay. I think I'm back. I think we're all back. Everything's back. Yeah, so I was just looking through my little list of random things. I think I pretty much have hit most of the stuff I wanted to talk about. I kind of had stuff like that I've been debating, like, oh, I don't know if I want to, like, talk about it or not. Let's just, like, I don't know. It's just kind of, like, the personal and just, like, feelings and stuff. Just about, like, kind of streaming in general, but, it's tough. I won't go into, like, all of the ins and outs and stuff, but, like, I've been streaming for close to a decade now, which is kind of wild to say. But, you know, I have been somebody who, you know, I've been disabled and chronically ill for a very long time. So when I, you know, started streaming back in 2016, and I did so directly from my PS4, you know, back then my intention for streaming was to try and meet people, because I'm very isolated, and very, well, like, you know, the loneliness and stuff, kind of, it gets to you. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. So, like, you know, I exist inside my house. I can't leave my house, really, for a multitude of reasons, made even worse since 2020. But yeah, when I stopped streaming in 2021, when things got really bad and I stopped streaming, it's not something that I thought I was going to do again, honestly. And then last year happened, and I was at a really low point with my mental health and with a lot of things, and I was like, you know, I don't miss the work and everything that went into it, but I miss the connection and stuff that I had with streaming. And so fast forward to, like, you know, July last year, and I said fuck it, and I went live. I didn't have a cam or anything, and I didn't like that because I had been a cam streamer for many years, and I didn't like not having some kind of presence on screen. So quickly I went and decided, hey, can my computer run a VTuber? And then I downloaded like a free VTuber, tried it out, and then soon after that bought my pre-made, used those for a while until I discovered, well, until Suiika made her customizable and made a big impact on the industry, and now there's so many customizable models. But yeah, it's tough because I'm barely able to be live once a week, you know. Streaming in 2025 is very different than streaming in 2016. Streaming in 2025 is very different than even streaming in 2019, 2020. The streaming landscape is very much changed, very different. And definitely not all for the better, unfortunately. Twitch is going in a lot of directions that are questionable and doing a lot of questionable things. But when you're disabled, and you're dealing with severe chronic illnesses, I know a lot of people don't understand or can't understand, but like, I have very limited energy. Like, I'm kind of pushing myself even just a little bit to be live tonight. That's why I'm not going to be streaming for super long. But in 2025, if you want people to find you, come to your stream, whatever the fuck, you have to be doing all this stuff outside of Twitch. You have to be posting videos to TikTok. You have to be posting to YouTube, to Instagram, to all these social things, networking, collabs, all this stuff. And for me personally, that's not something that I have the energy to do. I'm trying a little bit to just like do edited clips and stuff, but like, you know, recording videos or doing any of that kind of stuff, making short form content, all that stuff, I don't have the luxury of having the energy for that. Outside of streaming, my energy is spent surviving. That's the easiest way to put that. And so for me, I'm finding it just really difficult to just kind of find people that even relate to that, because it seems that like the mentality with a lot of younger like disabled creators is to just push yourself. It doesn't matter if you're like breaking your body, just push yourself. And I'm just like, no. Not gonna do that. I did that already. I did that for a very long time. And it's very time consuming for something that's supposed to be fun. Yeah. And like, I get people who this is their career. Like I'm not really talking about that specifically. You know, people who are like big VTubers and stuff usually have a team to do that stuff anyways. But like, you know, people who are just doing this as a little hobby, like I am, I have no false illusions that I'm gonna make it big in the Twitchverse. And that's not why I stream to begin with. But like, yeah, like for the little guy, I'm not going to hurt myself and break my body for streaming. I already did that. When I was on cam, I used to have a schedule, and I tried as hard as I could to stick to that schedule, and it broke me inside every single time I had to cancel a stream. And that led to me getting rid of my schedule eventually. But then, like, you know, in order to be live, in order to do these big charity events, not to mention the actual charities that kind of, I won't say took advantage of me, but kind of in a way I was doing way too much, and not ever being paid to do so. But yeah, it was, you know, back when I could stream on cam. My streams were like an hour, 2 hours long, like maybe 2.5 hours, unless I was doing a charity stream, and some insanity in me sometimes I would do 8-hour charity streams. And like after Extra Life weekend, there was one year it literally took me a month and a half to recover. That's like no lie. I was just dead. It was awful, and I never did that again. But yeah, pushing myself and hurting my body is not something I'm willing to do for streaming. Yeah. So I was a little, I won't say, okay, naive. There we go. There's the word I'm looking for. Charity streaming was a really big deal to me. And I will pat myself on the back that I was quite successful at it. In the short amount of time and in the little audience that I had, I raised almost $10,000 alongside with my husband, for the most part. And so that's no small feat. And I was literally like the charity stream organizer for the Canadian Digestive Health Foundation. I created my own charity event. I did all this stuff. And I pushed myself. I pushed myself so hard. But for Extra Life, the whole deal with Extra Life is like, I don't even think they really encourage us so much anymore, but it was like you do your stream over 24 hours over this weekend and you raise as much money as you can for whatever children's hospital that you're raising money for. And so the first time I ever did Extra Life, my husband and I, we did 3 days of 8-hour streams each day, to be 24 hours total. And that was the stupidest thing I've ever done. Like, you know, it was great. He took over, he would stream and stuff. But yeah, never again. That was the first and last time I ever did Extra Life like that. I still participated in Extra Life in other years, and so did he. But we did like more like reasonable, like either like 4-hour streams or like the absolute max would be 1 8-hour stream. But like that was taking its toll on me a lot, physically and mentally. And so like I said, in 2021, my health, and this is definitely like part of it, was how much of myself I was giving to all of this, and not caring or paying attention to what it was doing to my body. So yeah, in 2021, when things got really, really bad, I was just like, I literally can't do this anymore. Goodbye. And I stopped streaming. And I took, again, like I said, you know, I didn't think I was going to come back, but here I am. And I won't say amuses me, but there are a lot of people who say that they find it's really hard transitioning from cam streamer to VTubing. And I don't doubt that it is. I'm not taking that away from anybody. I'm sure that it is a struggle. But for me, I'm like, I'm the complete opposite. I literally wouldn't be sitting, my model standing. I wouldn't be sitting here right now being able to stream if I wasn't a VTuber. I could never, ever, ever do cam streaming again. There's way, way, way too much. Like, I already expend energy like being a YouTuber, but being on cam is a whole other thing. And like I see like a lot of women will talk about like they would spend hours getting ready for stream with like makeup and hair and stuff, and I'm just like I would throw on whatever frumpy shirt that I could find, and I would go live. That was also a thing, like, because at all the years I streamed, I don't think I ever once even wore a tank top, so it's so funny that my VTuber model is so different. You know, I got my boobas here. This is something I would never ever in a million years do as on cam. I don't even think I ever wore a tank top in summer, because people definitely sexualize VTubers, but women streamers who are on cam have to deal with a lot of bullshit. So for my own safety, I would just like wear whatever frumpy shirts and just, yeah. So for me, not being on cam is just like, it's so freeing. Oh shit, I'm yapping and I'm like I'm completely ignoring chat. I'm sorry. Holy shit. So much regret. So many gross things were eaten for charity incentives. You love the baby food and the sour candies. Compared to some of the other things I ate, yes, those were great. The popsicles of death come to mind. What are you talking about? The popsicles were my greatest invention ever. Like, okay, I know I'm all over the place right now, but hey, I have severe ADHD, so welcome to my life. So what I did, and this was something I grew on over several years of charity streams. So my husband was very much involved in everything that I did. And because of my gastroparesis, a lot of things like food incentives or like, you know, eating weird, like Bean Boozled, eating weird foods, spicy foods, stuff like that. Unfortunately I can't do that. So my husband, being the wonderful sport that he is, he took one for the team, and he would be the one having to deal with all the wonderfully gross incentives. So one year, I saw somebody that, I think it was Kit Boga, who was doing a charity stream, and his wife made a popsicle for him to eat, but it was made out of ketchup. And so me being the person that I am, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So at first I was like, ketchup popsicles are great, but I'm like, let's bring it up a notch. Let's step it up a notch. So I made ketchup flavored, mayo flavored, straight mustard salad dressing, straight lemon juice. I would find different things each year. I'm gonna go puke now. Oh my god. So what would happen is it would be a certain donation incentive, and I would have a roulette, like a wheel, and we would spin the wheel and see what it landed on, and whatever it landed on was the popsicle he had to eat. A lot of times he would eat it blindfolded, and try to guess what he was eating. Oh, the pickle juice popsicle. Yeah. I still have, I believe, I don't know if the highlights are there, but there's some highlights and clips on my channel that I will never ever delete, and they're from my old charity streams, from when I was on cam, and there's a lot of them. He is a saint. He did so many gross things for charity. You know, I give him a lot of shit, you know, and I tease him, pick on him on the stream, but, you know, he's my number one supporter, and he did so many things all in the name of charity, and we raised so much money because of it. Like, literally, it was, I joked about it of how I had a backed formula for raising money, and it was just how much we could make my husband suffer because people like to pay money for that. It was so funny. One year, he had his coworker's daughter. His coworker's daughter was tuned into the stream, and she was donating money to make him just eat like gross shit. Number one supporter, but like number 4 follower. Ooh, yikes. The lore of old. Oh, that's Thor. Okay. But yeah, so I have no idea. I know I was tangenting about so many things. I think my TLDR, talking about charity streams making husbands suffer, just talking about how I feel just kind of like I'm struggling a bit in this space right now. And I don't see it getting any better for me. It's not like I'm magically gonna suddenly have all this energy to be able to do all the things. But like, being a VTuber is like everything to me, because I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for VTubing. Like, I did not like not having a cam on stream, or like having some kind of presence that's me, you know? I like to yap, I like to talk, I like people to be able to see a version of me. So yeah, it's just a lot of thoughts and stuff. There's been a lot of VTuber discourse online lately, and it's kind of got me in my head a lot. That it's just like, it's a bit of a struggle that I feel like a lot of people don't or can't understand or relate to. So like, even there are some like communities and stuff that I try to sort of be a part of, in like the general consensus, because unfortunately a lot of VTubers are young. That's just a thing. Or just like, yeah, I have all these things wrong with me, but you know, I just push through it, and then I have to take like, you know, a week off, but I can do it. And I'm just like, but that's you know, that's not good. That's not a healthy thing, and your body and your brain is going to burn out. Because it's just like, yeah, let's all burn out, exactly. You know, I can say, take advice from your elders here. Apparently I'm hag maxing. I've been around for almost a decade in this space. I'm not a big streamer, and that's a thing that not a lot of people, but along the way, some people have been really rude to me. Being like, you've been doing this so long and you don't even have 1,000 followers. Like, I've been doing this since 2016. Yes, that is correct. And in that time, I can go look at how many hours I've actually been able to stream, because like, I was hospitalized, at one point when I started streaming, and I had to take a big chunk of time away. And I remember in 2017 specifically, Affiliate came out in March, and I was off pretty much that entire, like, almost year. I came back in December of that year because I came back specifically so I could try to reach Affiliate before the end of the year. And I did, and that's why my anniversary is when it is. But yeah, I was gone on hiatus for most of that year. And like, a lot of times, you know, yeah, I'm streaming, but I'm also having to take time away because my health sucks. And people like to use Mousy as like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, oh, she can do this, so I can do this. But like, I don't know what people just don't realize or see, like, because I'm a part of Mousy's community. I've been a part of like the like sub-only Discord for a very long time. I love Iron Mouse. She is literally one of my biggest inspirations because of everything she's done and able to accomplish. But also she had to get rid of a schedule a long time ago, because people were being very not great about it when she would have to cancel streams. When she has plasma treatments, they're very often she has to cancel streams multiple days in a row, or not able to go live. She's had to take a lot of breaks lately. I don't know if you know this, but for chronic illnesses, stress is a big trigger for a lot of them. and she's unfortunately been under a lot of stress lately. So that takes a toll on the body as well. So, you know, she also takes breaks, but I guess people don't see that, or they just see like the things that she's able to accomplish and not what she has to do to be able to accomplish those things, you know? Your health sucking would be a vast improvement over reality. Yeah. It's difficult, you know? It's a difficult space to navigate, I find, compared to before. And I don't know if that's also because I'm older, right? I'm gonna be, oh my god, we're November. Holy shit, wait. I'm gonna be 39 in like 2 months. Fuck. So if I'm gonna be 39 in 2 months, you know what that also means? That these are the last 2 months that my husband is in his 30s. Unfortunately, people can be pretty narrow-minded and only see the success part, not the work and struggle put in. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. And with all the stuff happening in the VTubing world, in the past month or two, I have seen at least half a dozen higher profile creators that are having to take breaks, and taking time away, like multiple weeks away from streaming. And I'm seeing this happen a lot, and I think it's good, like, to be able to say, hey, I need to step away. Don't join us, brother. Our knees can crack together. Don't worry, old man, your young and spry wife will take care of you. Holy shit. So the funny thing with Vanum and I, our birthdays are like 10 days apart. Is it 10? Wait, 9? How many days apart are our birthdays? I can't math. 9, thank you. But he's actually, he was born a year before I was. So he's a year older than me. So I'm going to be turning 39, but he is going to be turning 40. And I'm going to be an asshole about it. next year when I turn 40. You know, it's fine. People are content holy fuck, I can't talk. People are content goblins and think that the content is their right or something, not realizing creators are people. Yeah, Angie, that's also part of it too. I'm a real person behind this avatar, you know? I'm not just an anime girl. I just play one on the internet. But, you know, I am a real person moving this avatar, you know? This is me moving my head. Wah! Don't worry, Jen, you'll be 40 before me and it's gonna be fantastic. Shut the fuck up, James! Immersion crushed. Yeah, I am a person. I'm not just an anime girl. Yeah, it's just, it feels, I don't know. I feel weird, like, I never want to bring these things up, like, on social media, because I fear anything on social media going viral, like, truly. Okay. There's a lot of customizable models that have been coming out lately, and I shared a really cute one that came out recently, that is, designed for more, what's the word I'm looking for? The more, what's the word? Wait. For hours? Wait, no. There was a model that came out that was, it's a niche model aimed for, more plus size, like kind of chubbier ladies, because there is not representation for them here, and that sucks. Most of the customizable models are very skinny. There's very few that have body shape to make them be chubbier or be a bit more plus size. Just like there's a lack of male customizable models. So I'm all for representation, even if it's not a model that I'm personally going to be using. It's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. So I literally just quote tweeted the model artist to say, oh my, like yelling, this model's gorgeous. And she shared it. She retweeted it on her timeline. And I have never, in all my like 16 years, I think, of being on that site, I've never had a tweet get that kind of response. It was just, I had over 1,000 likes on it, which I know to most people is not a lot, but for me, holy fuck, there was like something like 13 or 14,000 impressions on it, and I had like bookmarks and retweets. It was just for like a full 24 hours. I had to mute the notifications on it, because every time I logged in, it was just my notifications were blowing up, and I'm like, oh my god, this isn't even like that popular. And I don't think I could ever handle having a tweet go like viral or semi-viral or something like that. I would die. Yeah, that is a lot. I was just like, make it stop. Oh my god. So I don't know. I tend to keep to myself a bit. There are things that I want to say, but I usually kind of just keep them for my soapbox on stream. Because like I have a lot of thoughts, and I feel like a lot of the stuff that I do is probably outside of like the VTuber norm. I try to make my space be pretty, you know, sensory friendly, which is pretty opposite of what most VTubers do. Like that sound alert that I have is probably one of the few sound alerts that I actually have. And I debated getting rid of them, but I think I kept a couple of them and got rid of the louder, more obnoxious ones. But like, you will not see obnoxious sound alerts. You will not see, I don't have the... I don't have tits. I don't have the Twitch integrated throwing system, which is, yes, abbreviated as tits. They knew what they were doing. I do not have that on my model. I don't have any kind of visual obnoxious redeems. I don't have Kirby sucking on things. I don't have Tangia bot. I don't have the other AI bullshit bots that are clogging up your chats with like fucking super long paragraphs. I don't do any of that because I really strive to try to have a sensory friendly spot, because I personally need a sensory friendly spot. I have stopped being able to watch the majority of my VTuber acquaintances and friends, and that really sucks because like they either have really loud obnoxious redeems, or they have a lot of visual clutter, or they have a lot of obnoxious visual redeems, or whatever. I don't have tits. I don't have Kirby sucking on things. What site are you watching VTubers on, Jen? Twitch.tv. And her name is Amelie. You know, when I first became a VTuber, I had no idea that what the Twitch integrated throwing system was, and I was on someone's stream, and like the source box was visible, and someone's like, "Hey, your tits are showing," and I'm like, "What?" I was like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, let me fix that," and like the thing went away, and I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck?" So I'm like looking it up, and I'm like, "Oh, absolutely they did that so they could have that acronym. I understand now." Poor Amma. I don't know how much is poor Amma and how much is just, you know, her own suffering from the things that she did. What was the video? Oh, it wasn't the consequences of my own actions was one of her videos the other day. For the record, I love Amelie. I think she is hilarious. Poor innocent naive Amma. Yeah. And the things that she's teaching poor Henya Dio. Heavenly's gonna have a fucking aneurysm. But yeah, like I know that's very normal in a lot of VTuber streams to have like either the integrated throwing system, to have Tangia, to have the sound alert redeems, to have all this stuff. And I'm not saying it to anybody that's bad and don't do this, except maybe like the AI bot that everyone seems so fucking okay to use, that's literally scraping people's profiles, and it's fucking disgusting, but it's so widely accepted that people just use it and don't care, apparently. I make a note when I do raids if I get a big fucking blurb about me when I'm raiding in. Half the time, their AI gets information wrong about me too. One of them said I was a British VTuber once. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, a lot of self-inflicted, yeah. So yeah, I don't... Oh my god, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Canada, British, same thing, right? But yeah, that's something actually that a lot of people have said. It's a specific bot. It's Frosty something, maybe Frosty Tools, maybe. And it scrapes your profile. It does a lot of AI scraping. And the company openly uses generative AI, which I thought we were, you know, as a whole in the VTubing community, very much against Gen AI, but I guess somehow this gets a pass. Care for a spot of tea, dearie. So I'm not a fan of that bot. And I tend to avoid a lot of streams that use it, which I understand is avoiding a lot of streams. Because A, it's scraping shit. B, it regurgitates this big fucking paragraph, and it's a wall of text in your chat. And like, people use it for their, like, it does this weird thing for the ad breaks where it'll like basically scrape your chat for stuff. And so many people will be like, come in and it'll say just blatantly wrong things. There's some stuff that it like apparently was also kind of literally racist. I'm like, oh, that's great. But it seems to be just so wildly accepted, which I don't understand. So yeah, I don't use that. I will, yeah, AI and being racist, name a better duo. I like it when I raid in, the streamer just says, oh, hi there, and we move on. AI does love being racist. Yeah, yeah. Like that's if someone raids into me, I always, you know, I say, hey, thanks so much for the raid. My bot will bring a command to show me what they were last streaming. So that's a thing that's been around since like 2016. It's just a target command in my bot that'll just tell me what they were streaming, so I can just be like, oh hey, how was your stream doing XYZ thing? And thank you for bringing your community here. I'm Estrella. I like to yap is usually, or if I'm playing a game, rarely. You know, that's my thing. That's me welcoming you in. I don't need some fucking AI bot to do that. But yeah, they make me, the people, like, the people who defend the bot usage like that, kind of, it makes me feel icky. And people are like, oh, it's not using Gen AI. And I'm like, okay, please go bring up the website. And literally on the website, they're not hiding it. Like, it does show Gen AI. So it just seems really weird to me that as a community, VTubers, our artists are everything. We wouldn't be VTubers if it wasn't for our artists. And everyone is generally very supportive and very fuck AI, fuck Gen AI, except when it comes to this bot, and I don't quite understand it. But yeah, long story short, it's not something you'll ever see in my channel. And most of the VTuber stuff, that you see other people use, you probably won't see in my channel. And I don't know, like maybe that hurts me as a creator, but I would rather have a space that is sensory friendly and more comfortable and welcoming to people. Estrella, never heard of her. I only know Estrella, the British VTuber, top tier streamer, that one. No, somebody actually, I think once thought I was Australian. I think I was the Estrella one the first time, and then we're like, said something about me being Australian, and I'm like, good day, mate? No? Crikey. Estrella. Shut up, AA Laron. Forever AA Laron. I mean, if they've heard us talk at all, it's a fair assumption considering the word we use a bit. Yeah, I guess I do speak like an Australian sometimes. Yeah. Hold on. All right. I am gonna wrap up before my next ad break here, because I'm definitely feeling a scratch in my throat, and I don't want to fuck my voice more than it is. Let me see. Now that Halloween's over, I don't know if I'll be able to find a raid target still, because like I said, I don't want to really I don't want to raid into a stream that's using a lot of things that I just discussed, and I don't want to raid into a stream that's playing games that like would make me motion sick or big like pew pew games or whatever. Well, I just loaded this. How did they go offline? Oof, yeah, and I'm starting to feel a bit nauseous. So this is a great time to wrap up. So before I try and figure out if I'm gonna raid into someone here, I do want to say I'm not gonna put pressure on myself, but I might try to be live towards the end of the week again, but I'm not sure. It really depends on my voice. This has been the big thing. Yes, I deal with chronic illness bullshit literally every single day of my life, and I deal with pain and all that shit. And I can stream like this, like I can, but when my voice and my throat go, I can't really stream. I do kind of need my voice to stream. I thought, I'm like, well, I could become, I could become a text-to-speech streamer. I'll channel my inner Zentrea. I don't really want to do that. So the main thing is just for me to rest, because there's been a bunch of times where I could have gone live, but I had either no voice or my voice was really hoarse. I'm not sure what's happening or why this is happening more, because like, you know, TLDR, and like if you have like emetophobia or anything, close your ears. But with my gastroparesis, lately it's been really difficult and bad because I have been vomiting a lot, but like vomiting a lot of like acid, which does a number to your throat. So having that happen like multiple times a day, usually my throat will start to like heal after I haven't been sick for a while, but that hasn't happened. And so I don't know if this is just a more, hopefully not permanent thing, but yeah, I won't be doing massively long streams probably for a while until I can figure out what's happening here. But yeah, I will try to go live again this week, mostly because I won't be live for at least for like 2 weeks probably. With, again, if we somehow get the renos started early, like next week, I will come back a week early. But I will be on my break from November 9th until November 23rd, with hopes to come back on the 24th. So yeah, if I can't get a stream in before the end of the week, I won't be back till the end of the month. Please don't forget about me. please don't forget about me. I'll be doing like a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and working on a lot of that stuff while I'm away from the stream world. You'll be here. Aw, thank you. It sucks because like whenever I have to take any kind of extended time away from stream, and I know, oh, don't let the numbers get to you. Trust me, I know. I don't like I used to, but like whenever I take extended time where I'm been really sick, I always lose followers, and it just aggravates me. Like, it never used to actually be like that, but since I came back, whenever I'm like not able to stream frequently, I just start losing followers. And it's just like, I know a few of them are bot followers and stuff that Twitch are getting rid of, but it's like, it's all the time. I think like if I look at my stats this year, I might have lost more followers than I gained. He's not sitting next to me right now, so I don't think he'll see the chat. Who would ever unfollow you, right, They? Right? Let me see. Hold on. Let me just take a look at something here real quick. I don't think... Alright, I think I'm gonna raid Saber. I've raided her before. She's playing Lunar too, so nothing like crazy. I don't think she usually has anything over the top with her stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for just letting me kind of ramble for a while, and you know, showing off my new texture edits. I'm very excited about that. And I'm going to go look at the proposal she sent to get my eyes and my earrings done. So next time I have my Suiika model, it'll be even more customized to be me. But yeah, I think I've just been looking at her stream. Oh no, that's really bright and flashy. Never mind. Nope, sorry. Fuck. Is Fushi live? Wait, is Fushi live? Oh god, I have such anxiety. I have such anxiety raiding into somebody that I know is like bigger when I don't have a lot of people. But I think Fushi's live right now streaming Pokemon. And if you want nice, calm, soothing, Fushi is awesome like that. Do it. Okay. Do it. Fushi is great. You know, I know. I love Fushi. I've been following her, and I don't know. I consider her sort of an acquaintance. We've talked. We used to talk more back in the day, but yeah. All right. We'll do it. All right. Take care, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful night. If I don't see you at the end of this week, I'll see you again when I'm back from my break on the 23rd. I'll be posting on socials and stuff a lot, of course. But yeah. Thank you all so very much. Where's my waving? I'll wave with both my arms. Here we go. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'll be in the Discord while I'm away and all that stuff. But yeah, I should have a command for socials, but I guess I don't. I think I only have a Blue Sky one right now, which is not working. Oh, there it is. Stupid bot. All right. Have a great night, everybody. I'm gonna bring you over to Fushi now. Take care. Bye.